Good day, everybody out there in Jailbird Land. This is Jailbird Earl, and I'm going to talk about an interview that Becky Lynch did on a website called Fair Game. I'll put the link in the description below. But it's not like Fair Game needs my publicity. I mean, all 20 of you can go over there. They got lots of interviews, not just with wrestlers, but with entertainers and athletes. But I'm going to talk about an interview that Becky Lynch did. And if you want to know why, you should listen to me talk about an interview that Becky Lynch did probably a couple weeks ago now. It's because I flip tables. And I love doing it. Okay, so this interview was about 8-10 minutes long, but the one thing that she talked about was her promos or interaction with other wrestlers, and whether sometimes those wrestlers might take them personal on the internet. And the reason she gave why she does her promos the way she does it is so that not only can she make money, the person she's wrestling can make money, but also WWE can make money, so people get interested in that stuff. Okay? So, and it brings up a very good point. Anytime you listen to those guys who wrestled in the 80s or even 90s, that's what they talk about. They talk about doing their promos, getting people interested in the money, so because the better the promos are, the more the people get interested in their matches, the higher they go up on the card, and the more money that they make. And I think that's something that is kind of lacking in today's world of wrestling. When you see them do promos, it's very dry, very scripted, and a lot of those matches don't get very good heat because sometimes you got one good person on the mic, and then you got another person who's kind of solo or not very good on the mic, and you kind of lose interest and the whole match and the build-up they're trying to create. On a side point, one thing that doesn't help them is that sometimes the writers or the promoters, the WWE, like Vince McMahon, they kind of give up in the middle of the storyline to the whole thing, and that doesn't help them either. However, if the wrestlers would do better communicating with each other, getting things more heated, people would be more paying attention. It would get the crowd more involved, and perhaps we wouldn't get these storylines quitting in the halfway through mark. So I guess it's just a short video what I'm giving today. What do you think about the whole idea of these wrestlers giving promos, trying to create heat on not only themselves but on their matches, get us interested in them? Do you feel like today's wrestlers do a good job of doing that? Personally, to me, it's hit and miss on all of them. Some wrestlers are very good. I did a video earlier talking about Samoa Joe and how well he does it. And Kevin Owens, he's turning in on here lately. But I think the majority of them, something that they need more work on. And maybe, and like I mentioned before in another video, maybe it's because they're so scripted that, these guys are wrestlers. They're not really... they're not professional actors. Maybe they should let them go off a little bit. Just say, hey man, make sure you talk about point A and point B and point C, and everything else is you. I mean, let these guys promote themselves and build themselves up. I think that's something that we're really lacking. That's not happening. That hasn't happened since the 80s and 90s. So thank you for my time. If you like what I have to say in my content, please hit the subscribe button. Share it with your friends, and until next time. See you later.